Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased price action analysis. And guys, we got some choppy chop. Man, it was so boring to trade with all this chop. But it's part of the market. Market cannot give us big moves all the time. These trend these trend phases, they're temporary, just like the chop phases are temporary, okay? Can't chop forever as well, right? Best thing we do, like I always say, we gotta figure out the range. And I think when the range is broken, either to the downside or upside, that's when we get our next trend move. So today, Uncle is gonna talk about the chop range that I am seeing on the smaller time frame as well as on the daily chart, and I'll briefly talk about how I traded today. Let's go. So guys, as I always do in the morning before market open, I identified the first resistance, which was at 383 to 383.5 zone, and the first support which was at 381.5 to 382 zone. Always identified the first levels before I enter a trade, okay? Now you can see here, market opened at 382.78, which made that 383 level first resistant with 382 and 381.5 as first support. As you guys know, Uncle Charles plays it level to level every single day, and occasionally I will leave runners. And here, you can see here on the first candle of the day, it broke down that 382 level as well as the 381.5 level. Okay, so when do we look to enter when the price breaks down? You want to enter as it breaks down, all right, which is risky, as it breaks down close to the breakdown level as possible. Okay, you can reference the 382 level, you can reference the 381.5 level because it was a zone. All right, now when do you take profits? When you take profits, you take profits at the next level. The next level was at 380. So when the support level 382 failed, 380 was in play. That's where you take profits. Okay, level to level. And as you can see here, market gave us one good level to level move. We got a nice bounce at 380, recaptured 382. False breakdown setup, like I always say, you know, my favorite trade setups. But unfortunately, it didn't give us much upside. All it did was hit that 383 level. All right, you can see from Friday how stubborn that 383 level was. We got a gap up getting us excited. Unfortunately, pre-market, it just broke down below and it just couldn't close. If it gapped up and it bounced from 383, I would have been bullish. Or if it gapped up and took out the 385 level, I would have been bullish. Unfortunately, that's not what happened, okay? So yeah, as you guys can see here, 383 was acting like Gandalf the Grey from Lord of the Ring.
You shall not pass!
Yeah, it just did not let us pass. It just didn't let the price action pass. And then from there, the price action just gave us some very choppy price action.
Nice, even rolling slices.
But on the 15-minute chart, you guys can see all that choppiness. So as far as the bull case scenario goes, I cannot get bullish on SPY unless it can clear that stubborn 383 level. Okay, bull case scenario starts when we clear 383. All right. Looking at the daily chart here. Okay. Now I know I got a lot of lines. Some people don't like that very much. Okay, but let me take out the lines for once, okay? Keep it very simple. I have resistance here around 386.6. That was a fib level. You guys can see here, we got a couple of touches from it. Couldn't break out. Then there's that 378-ish level. You guys can see here, got a few touches of it. False breakdown over here. Well, intraday false breakdown. But you can see that 378 was well respected. Okay, you guys can see this chop range now. Uncle is identifying the chop range for you guys. After a trend move, market can't just go in one directional all the time, especially this nice move we had back in mid-December. Very beautiful. Made a lot of money on it. But look, it can't go down in one direction all the time. Gotta chop to build strength for the next one directional move. Also, this is very easy to trade. Market makers can't have us trading these easy markets so we can make money all the time. For there to be winners, there has to be losers. And they don't want to be the losers. They want us to be the losers. So here we are, chopping, faking out the bulls, faking out the bears. Okay, so based on the daily chart, okay, I know I said bull case scenario starts with 383 clearing. I still stand by that because you guys see the significance of it. Market's recognizing it. And above that, I got 385. Please add these levels to your charts. And then the range I got is 386.6. All right, I'm going to take this back out, bring back my levels. 386.6 is the 38.2 fib level from October low to December high. Okay, clearing that would be a breakout of the chop range that we got here on the daily chart and would be very bullish. Put 388 and 390 back in play and possibly higher price targets. All right, now as far as the bears case scenario, take out the 380 level, right? We're below 382 right now. Take out the 380 level. And like I said, that 378 was support of the range. Take out 378. I favor a multi-day sell-off if we can lose 378. So put it simple like this. Anything between 386.6 and 378 is chop. Guys, there are opportunities in the chop phase as well. It's tradable, okay? If you're in my Discord, you guys know how I'm going to do it, all right? Which I will talk to you guys more about in the Discord. But as far as what's going on for the YouTube channel, I'm telling you guys right now, between that range is chop, all right? The levels I got within that range is 382, 383, and 385. As always, we long the breakouts of resistance and we short the breakdowns of support. But you got to be careful as long as SPY is within this range, all right? Market makers will be looking to fake us out. All right, bear case scenario, breakdown 378. Well, it starts with 380, but breakdown 378, I'll favor multi-day sell-off. That's when I would swing puts. Above 386, that's when I would swing calls. Make sense, guys? Unbiased technical analysis. And here's QQQ, guys. All right. I know I talk about being unbiased and all the happy stuff, but based on the price action, and keep in mind, my sentiment is always subject to change. But based on this price action, I'm overall bearish on QQQ. Why? Because you see this white trend line, October 13th low, November 4th low, December 20th low. We got the break, that's trend line connect. 3 touches, break down back in December 22nd. December 23rd, we back tested as a resistance. Today, it was bearish. Didn't quite get the bearish follow through that I would have liked to see, but overall bearish. So as long as this breakdown, this trend line holds, I'm bearish, okay? To recapture, it needs to get above 269. Needs to get back above 269. Put 270.5 and 273 back in play, okay? But as long as we're below 269, I would stay bear bias. What I would like to see, though, is the next support get taken out, which is that 262.5. Below 262.5, we can possibly get a lower low, okay? A lower low. Down to 259 and maybe even 254.2-ish. Yeah! Dow Jones, you can see here, we got, one of those choppy, very choppy day, okay? Wicks at support, wicks at resistance, choppy. And the choppiness will end if it can break this chop range, okay? 333.68 is resistant of the chop range. Break above that, I would swing calls, all right? And the support is at 330.8. Break down that level, and I would swing puts, although the next price target isn't that far away, okay? It's at 328.5 and then 325.3. Below that, I would definitely swing puts, targeting 320.5, okay? So above 333.68, look for calls. That's the breakout of the chop, okay? 330.8, look for puts. Play it level to level, okay? Above 333.6, I got 336, 338, and 340. Up above, please add these levels to your charts, guys. Oh, and look at what is next. Tesla. Oh, that's a 15-minute chart. Look at this daily chart of Tesla, guys. Uncle has been telling, I don't know how long I've been telling you guys this, but I've been telling you guys for quite some time. Do not catch this falling knife. If you try to catch it, good luck. But guys, luck ain't on your side. Please don't listen. I've been telling you guys to stay bearish on it. If you stayed bearish on it, I'm praying to God that you guys made a lot of money. If not, I'm gonna be praying to God that you guys can break even or recover or something happens, okay? Because as of right now, I'm not seeing any bullish. I'm not seeing anything. You look at here on a 15-minute chart. These are all my levels that I have on Tesla. It was pretty easy to trade, to be honest with you, with Tesla. SPY was a little difficult today. Tesla, not so much. Broke down the first support. I had it at 115.6. Broke it down and haven't seen it come back the rest of the day. Rest of the day, it just broke down. Look at that. It started chopping a little bit around 1 o'clock. All right, I had resistance at 113.5 to 114. You see it respecting, it just dropped down. Now it's around 108-ish. Okay, so from relative to where it's at right now, I got resistance at 110, 112, 113.5, and 114. All right, so don't look for calls unless we clear resistance, guys. Recapture something. False breakdown setup starting with 110. Okay, 111.5 to 112 zone. All right, clear 112. We can put 113.5 and 114 back in play. If that clears, maybe we can get back to 115.8 to 117.5. All right. As long as we are below 110, please stay bearish. Please stay bearish, okay? 108.5 is breaking down in the after hour right now. If that continues, I got next support at 106 and 104.6, all right? 108 is a level. It needs to get above that and put 110 back in play, all right? Please do not look for calls or go long. Unless you're in it for the long term. If you're not, like, this is not trading, like long-term investment, I have nothing to say about that. But if you're trading, please don't look for longs until a resistance can clear. This bearish onslaught will end eventually, and it should end just like every other down move ended when it starts clearing resistance. Okay, let's keep this simple and unbiased, please. Apple, it bounced around the 129 level, which was also around June low. Okay, 129 must hold. If bulls want a double bottom here, 129 must hold and start clearing some resistance levels, starting with 132.5, 134.5, 137, and possibly and back to 140. Okay, that it starts at 132.5. All right. However, 129 fails. That's gonna get a lot more ugly for Apple with 126 to the 125 zone in play. Okay, that's the support of this bullish flag, this massive bull flag that I got here, orange line, y'all see it. And if we break down 125, it's gonna get a whole lot more uglier with 122 in play. Okay, maybe drop down to 112. Holy moly. All right, let's check out some inverses. Here's DXY. All right, got that resistance level around 104.3-ish. It's respecting it as resistant, guys. As long as below it, I'm pretty bearish on DXY. And I will not turn bullish unless that level is recaptured. VIX, it went up and tested that 22.7 level, but we had a strong rejection from there. So it's showing some bearish price action. But lately, the VIX is supposed to, usually like 75-80% of the time, VIX, inverses the SPY, which means like 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5 days, VIX does not inverse the SPY. So it's a little more common than we think, but lately it's been a lot more common than usual. All right, so there you go. Longs below 22.7. I'm bearish on the VIX. 20.5 and 18.95 are next support. Okay, let's end this with the option flow filtered for 500k premiums or above. You guys see, big money still overall bearish, guys. Looking like Santa Claus rally will not be happening this year. All right, but I tell you one thing: a lot of these puts, they're being accumulated for late January and early February, early March as well, okay? So big money is very bearish on the SPY for early 2023. Keep in mind, guys, seasonality is bearish starting around January. So keep that in mind. That's also when, a year ago, that's also around when this bear market started. This big correction from 479.98 dropping as low as 348 back in, October. Yeah, this triple Q, 55%. In the puts, guys, still seeing a lot of puts coming in. As far as the out the money one, like I said, similar to SPY, lots of it's coming for January, February, and March. Dow Jones, nothing. Tesla, gotta check Tesla. Big money is still very bearish on the Tesla, guys. All right, not seeing nothing with this option flow that is bullish. Holy moly. Here's Apple. Got nothing for Apple. Big money is not betting nothing on Apple. Oh, I wrote it wrong. Here we go. Here, there we go. 82% for puts. Okay, so big money's overall bearish on Apple, although some of these puts are in the money puts. Okay, for next year. Okay, big money, very bearish for next year, guys. DXY, nothing. VIX, and we got a put here, 2027 strike price. Okay, nothing too serious. All right, guys, if you guys want more content from Uncle Charters, you guys know what to do. Join the Discord. The link is in the pinned comment below. I'll greatly appreciate it. I got some coupons to give you guys a discount, so definitely take advantage of that if you're interested. Other than that, I hope you guys had a great night. I hope you found value in this video. And good luck with your trading, okay? Peace.